Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a video all about your love life and what you can expect, possibly if there's a new person coming in, who knows. So this is especially for you guys who are single. We're going to be focusing on your love life and where you're at right now and where you're going to be in the future with your mans or your womans, whoever you would like. So we have 4 groups. We have group number 1 with the clear quartz, group 2 with the pink opal, group 3 with the rose quartz, and group number 4 with the rhodochrosite. Rhodonite. Group number 4 with the rhodonite. So let's get started with your reading. Start with group number 1 with the clear quartz. Hello group number 1. So let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose clear quartz. So I feel like for you guys there is a sense of confusion. Like I see this like line, and what I'm seeing is there's like a up and down. So you know when you have a heart monitor and it's like, it doesn't mean like death. I'm not talking about that. It just feels like it's really slow. Things are just very mild. Things are very boring. Things are very just, yeah. So you might actually be in a relationship right now that just feels really slow, really boring, really dull. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you in that respect. We'll see what's happening for you, what's going on for you guys, and what you're learning right now. Okay, so first of all, we have Ruby, courage and clarity. And this says, Ruby is a stone of power and action. It increases vigor and helps to overcome both inner and outer obstacles. It brings clarity, bravery and positive energy, and is a powerful talisman against self-destructive thought patterns. Beautiful. I'm picking up some of your Virgos. I'm getting that really strongly. I'm getting like a lot of mental energy that's like really, you're just really in your head right now. Okay, so let's see where you are right now. So we have the turtle in the reverse, and then we're going to get the other animal cards, and then we're going to see where you are in the future, and we'll see where your person is as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's have a look and see. So we have the moth and the crow. Lovely. So I see you're definitely overcoming obstacles. I see that really, really strongly. And I feel like you guys are definitely struggling to work with your emotions at the moment around love and relationships. I feel like you're feeling very tense. And what this is showing me is I do feel a new relationship coming. Actually, I feel it really strongly because I feel like you're ready to open up, but just not yet. I am hearing July and I am filming this in June, so it could be either a month or a year from now as to when something starts to change for you. But I just feel like a massive shift in your energy. I do feel like the next 6 months have been really, really hard. And the next 6 months after that is going to be just like a cleansing, a clearing, a letting go. And I feel like the moth is really powerful. This shows me that you might be moving house as well. This shows me that you're possibly thinking about kind of changing up possibly your belief system. You might be more inclined to go more into spirituality rather than religion, or vice versa. I mean, if you're watching this, you're probably not going into religion because probably a lot of religious people would not like these videos. But basically, I feel like the crow is really showing me that you're coming into your spiritual side. So that's kind of like the main bulk of what I'm feeling. And the moth and the crow are very similar. They're both air signs. They're both extremely spiritual. And I feel like at the moment there's just these blockages. Like every time you try to attempt a relationship or try to attempt some sort of new situation, there's just a roadblock in front of every single situation. You just feel like blockages every single time. So the reason why this is happening is because you're being asked to try something different, try something new. And what I feel for this is when you actually start doing something new, is it actually allows you to trust yourself. It invites you to trust yourself more. And it allows you and asks you to step into your power. And when you do that, it means you're not basically taking orders from other people. You're not waiting on another opportunity for somebody else to step up. You're basically just putting yourself first. And the moth and the crow are showing me that you're really going to come into your spiritual side. You're really going to allow yourself to fucking push yourself out the door, shove yourself out the door, and really do something that makes you very uncomfortable. And it could be coming out as a certain thing, could be coming out as spiritual, coming out as a certain I don't know, like preference in intimacy. I don't know, it's completely up to you, whatever you're coming at is. And it could be as simple as putting down boundaries, which could actually be very complicated for you. But what this is doing is it's kind of like cracking you open and getting you to understand where there's places in your life where you're just not comfortable, and you're basically splitting it open, being like, no, what the hell? Basically it's going to shit anyway, so let's just get it open, you know? So I feel like with the turtle, I'm seeing like a lot of you guys are basically swimming upstream. And why this is because a lot of you guys have been basically all your life shoved into a corner because there's been people around you who have been possibly quite abusive, possibly narcissistic, and people have just kind of made you feel really rubbish. And I just feel like this is telling me you don't have to feel like this anymore, because when this is upright, I feel like you are confident in where you're going. A lot of the time is, especially when you're an empath or highly sensitive or starseed, you kind of look at your life and you think there's just a lot of like roadblocks. But what I feel like for you is actually about finding your happy space and finding the places and times in your life that you are really, really comfortable, and keep basically focusing on that. So even if you just feel really rubbish at the moment and you just kind of want your connection, you want your community, I'm picking up this as a process. And I know it's annoying, trust me, I know, I am an empath. I am a highly sensitive person. Things take time, girl, things take time. But what I'm seeing is this turtle is like, I got this, you know. Turtles are so relaxed. I love turtles. They are such little Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces babies, and they just get overwhelmed sometimes, and it's okay. It's okay to hide for a little while. Maybe you just want to be in hermit mode right now. But what I'm seeing is when you come into a relationship with your next partner, you're going to be fucking sexy. You are going to be so attractive. You are just going to be this magnet where these people are just going to be drawn to you, and you're going to really see yourself as a different person, and you're actually going to have marriage. I'm hearing, wow, oh my God, I didn't know that would ever happen for me. Because some of you guys really want marriage, but you just think that's not on the cards for me. Marriage is on the cards. I feel like there's a ring, girl. There's a marriage, girl. There is someone who out there who wants to give that for you. But I feel like you can't have that in your life until you start to recognize when you need a break. Because I feel like you basically tend to force things in certain aspects of your life, and this is very normal, being a human being, it happens, but it's not serving you anymore, girl. Okay, it's not serving you anymore. Okay, so let's have a look at some tarot and let's see what's going on. Let's see what we need to look at here. Okay, so let's get you some tarot cards and let's see what's going on for you guys. So, you know what I really want to do is, I want to pull you an advice. I want to just pull you a card, pull that card from the book, from that book of the turtle. I want to have a look at the turtle in just a moment. So let's have a look. Let me go get my book. It's in a different room and I'm going to go grab it. Okay, so one of the messages I got actually as I was grabbing this book is, I feel like some of you guys have had a lot of narcissistic abuse, especially from the men's, okay? So sorry if you guys are into women right now, but this is for those of you who are into the men's, okay? And maybe it's for those of you who are into women as well. Just take it as it resonates. So what I'm feeling for you is I'm seeing like I saw a woman at a table and she was with her man and she had loads of other people around her. And these are all like friends that the man knows. And what I saw was, and this can be obviously change your gender around if you feel drawn to do so, I just saw this sense of like picking on the woman and being really like overly masculine against the woman, like really crushing her feminine side and basically saying, oh, you're a wimp, you know, why won't you eat this certain food, why won't you take a drink, oh, she's always like this, she's always like this, old ball and chain kind of crap. And it's like, you feel basically abused, whether you're a woman or a man. If you have been in this sort of situation before where somebody has basically been teasing you and it's like it's not really funny, but they kind of use it as an excuse for it to be like funny, this is definitely for you guys, because I'm picking up a lot of you guys have just been jabbed so many times by people where it's like enough, like I've had enough now, I'm done, you know. Okay, so let's have a look at the turtle, and I'm picking up on that the word unknown, actually, that's really coming up. So I can't remember how to find these. Oh, I think it's by element. So this is the turtle. Okay, so the turtle, let me read this to you guys. So let me grab the little turtle guy. So this is where you are right now in the reverse. So when it's in the reverse, it says slows down to a halt, which is pretty much what I feel like you guys are definitely feeling. So let's have a look at this. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is great. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful and adventurous and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt, to bring into balance and adventure. And that is really what I'm feeling for you. It really is about getting out your comfort zone. And I'm hearing, I know you don't want to, but it's, you know, it's what's basically you're being asked to do. And it can be like as simple as setting a boundary with those narcissists, or, you know, saying no and things like that. That is what's going to really allow you to really change your life, okay? So let's see what's going on in your love life. Let's see what you've got to look forward to. Nice. You are really stepping into your power. Yes, girl. Working on that throat chakra. Hi. Working on that throat chakra. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Right. This is your person. That feels like a different person. Okay. So what I'm seeing for you, my jaw is really hurting as I'm saying this. My jaw and my throat. Can you see how those two people are looking away from each other? That's because you're not ready to meet yet, but you will meet. Okay, so I'm seeing a new job opportunity, whether it be in a new job or the same job, and it's because you have started setting boundaries. So I'm hearing once they have started setting boundaries, they'll be ready for the new opportunity. And that is exactly what I'm feeling for you. It's almost like the universe isn't going to present you this opportunity until it knows that you're ready for it. Because at the end of the day, you'll just turn it down if you're not ready. This person is your new partner, whether, you know, doesn't matter about the gender, but that's your partner. This is who you're becoming. You're basically learning to set your boundaries, step up and ground yourself, ground the fuck into your body, really get in your body and start asking for stop asking for permission. That's what I'm hearing. Start stepping up and really putting yourself in the driver's seat. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is showing me someone basically almost chasing you. Like you don't see this person. Can you see how this woman, she's looking away from him and he's looking away from, and she's looking away from him there. So she's looking away from him here and they're both looking away from each other. So what I'm seeing is if something didn't work out, it's because you're meant to have something that is so much deeper. You need to have depth in your relationships. That is just a need. So can you see how she's looking away from him? She can't even see that he's there. He's not in her periphery, if that's the right word. So what I'm seeing is this person will make themselves known and they will make sure that you know that they like you. Wow, I did a good job explaining that. I'm very proud of myself. It's like so late at night right now. So basically, you're being asked to not give a shit about people and their opinions of you, because that is weighing you the fuck down, okay? It's weighing you down, girl. So what I'm seeing is you're basically stripping yourself. You are stripping yourself of people's negative opinions, observations of others, and things like that. So what people observe about you, and if it's negative, goodbye. Because at the end of the day, we don't need that negative attention. Criticism, great. Constructive criticism, fabulous. But at the end of the day, if it's not helping you, then it's not helping you. Like, why would you want someone to just constantly speaking negative about you? That's not going to help. So what I'm seeing for you is it's going to be a gigantic, big, fat lump of change. Like, I really, really feel that for you. And I just see this massive opening with you. It just feels so yummy and sexy. So let's get you some dice. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what this one. I feel like they need to do two different ones. Or do we? No. Okay. What are you guys attracting in love? And your next person. What? Just love messages and person. Nice. Okay, so we have you working on your confidence and getting comfortable with being a fucking human being, basically. Like, I'm hearing a feminine but also human being, so it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Everyone has masculine and feminine energies. there's just this connection to do with your emotions and actually listening to your emotions. At the end of the day, if you are too masculine, there's a sense of like always having to do stuff for other people, feeling shut down, not listening to your heart. That is too masculine, and that is something that you guys tend to lean towards sometimes when you feel scared or when you want to gain control. And what I'm seeing for you is all you need to do is learn to have more fun as much as you can. Learn to let go more, and if something feels wrong, don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Like, don't force yourself down that fucking hole, okay? That sounds dodgy. So Pluto is all about changing your emotions. You're basically going to just be yourself, and that's it. There's no masking it up. There's no covering it up. No. I also see a lot of you guys aren't going to wear a lot of makeup because I'm focusing on this woman's like beautiful beauty. Oh, her skin is like gorgeous. That's what I'm seeing for you. You're like really wearing and showing who you naturally are, like your natural beauty. And then your person is stable as fuck. They are really, really, really stable. I'm sorry if you guys were quite young and you're hearing me swearing. I feel like a lot of you guys are quite young watching this, but hi, how are you doing? So we have Virgo, 4th house and 11th house. The Virgo energy is showing me that this person is going to come into your life when you need them. And I don't mean you need them as in that I need a relationship, I'm so desperate. Not that that's bad, but that's obviously can be unhealthy. What I mean by this is it's like they're going to change your life. Like they're going to really, really change your life, and they're going to make you feel really stable and comfortable in yourself, and that's what you need. This person's really naturey and natural. Did I say Virgo at the start? We have this person's a Virgo. You might be a Leo possibly as well. So your person you most likely will meet just by being at home, looking online for different things, possibly on social media, through a friend group you already know, through a group you might try out that you really want to start or attend. And also it could be somebody who you know will invite you to something, and that's how you'll meet him or her. I just heard him really loudly in my head, so some of you guys who want him, that is for you. So we have the Page of Wands, and I'm hearing don't concentrate on what you're not doing, okay? Focus on what you can do. Stop focusing on what you can't do, because that's just going to stress you the fuck out, all right? So focus on things that you can do, and that is going to be your most important thing, okay? So let's have a look and see what you are bringing in, and then we will get you some advice cards, and we'll just see what wants to come out. So let's just get you a couple of cards. Actually, let's just get some cards. Let's just get some cards and we'll see what wants to come out. Spirit really wants to be very general with this video today. Okay, so this is about you and your energy. Nice. So we have patience, we have forgive, we have grateful, we have balance. I'm actually seeing some of you guys, your first date or the first time you meet is going to be in a pub, but it's a really, really nice pub. It's not a pub filled with people who are just getting flat out drunk. It's just a really nice place of gathering. It could be a social club or something like that. It could be a group that you attend every week or month. I made up a new word, meek. It's week and month put together. Basically, so this is about you guys basically just living your life more and experiencing your life more. And what this means is you're choosing you over everyone else, and that does really ask you to trust yourself more. You know, it takes time, it will take time, but your person is on their way. I do feel that very strongly. Can we see what they're bringing in? Okay, so we have within, becoming. Nice. Your person is going to be when you start to trust, it's going to come in when you start to trust yourself, and that will take time. Nice. They are somebody who allows you to slow down. They help you slow down, especially if you're a workaholic. And then yes, I'm talking to my Virgos. Virgos are or can be workaholics and enough. Nice. They are somewhat of a commuter. They possibly are away from work quite a lot, but they might not do that as much as they want to because they just find traveling quite exhausting now. They're actually going through a really big transition, and it's causing them to really change how they see their life. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so let's see what other messages want to come through for you guys. Let's get you a couple of general messages. Lava Stone. Oh, is there another card there? No. So Lava Stone and Red Hot poker. My body is a safe space. Transmuting, breaking down barriers, realizations. Cosmic downloads, higher heart healing, see the bigger picture. Nice. So this is really about trusting yourself, like I mentioned, and this is about your throat chakra opening as well. We also have that in the cards. My throat is really hurting as I'm talking about you guys and channeling your messages. This feels very starseedy, and I mean, it says Lyran Stargate, Lyrian, I don't know. Personal power, healing entanglements, and throat opening. This feels really, really nice. And I get this really strong sense of you coming back to your power, which feels really, really nice. So let's see what chakra you guys are working on. We have the throat chakra. Of course we do. I mean, come on. What's your person working on? They are working on their solar plexus. Nice. So if this person is on the more masculine side, or they are a male, this person definitely will struggle with being comfortable with the feminine energy, because they have always kind of been around possibly quite a lot of men or a lot of masculine people. So this person's definitely learning to open up more, and this is definitely like, yeah, this is really nice. I like that we're focusing on a person as well, because not all the time love readings are about another person. It can just be your journey in love as well. So we'll get a couple more cards. Perfect. Yeah, you guys are definitely getting ready for a partnership. Nice. Your person could be an earth sign like you, or just an earth sign, and could have Earth Venus as well. But they love in a really considerate way. They always put you first, and you'll always be considered. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. So that's your love message. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll speak to you very soon. Much love. Bye. Oh, also, if you want to have a look at my rates, they are down below if you would like to book a reading. And my crystal shop is also down below. So have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the beautiful pink opal tumblestone. I love her. She is stunning, 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 stunning. So this really gave me a sense of peace. This crystal, I didn't realise it had little bumps in it. I also just realised it's got like really tiny little triangles. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it's got like really tiny triangles on it. So beautiful. So what I'm feeling for you guys is there's a sense of new beginnings that are on their way, okay? And a lot of you guys are probably thinking, girl, that's not gonna happen, okay? That's not gonna happen. I haven't had a new beginning for a long time. And genuinely, I really do feel like there's a new beginning. What I see is a sense of renewal. I see people coming back into your life, but actually like good, and it not being like a mess. And I feel like this sense of renewal, like your life is going to really flip. I see that you are becoming the best version of yourself, which you are all the time anyway. But I feel like this sense of peace and harmony within you at the moment, which is really nice. And this is helping you to attract really lovely people in your life and really lovely connections that just don't make you feel like poop. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have the cosmic egg. Ooh, I love the cosmic egg. Can you tell? Okay, so we have pearl, transformation and self-knowledge. Okay, so the pearl says, associated with the moon and the sea, the pearl is symbolic of deep emotion and feminine power. It inspires healing, encourages emotional and spiritual transformation, and is a powerful talisman for inspiring self-knowledge, which I definitely feel like for you guys. As I am, explaining the reading and the messages, self-love and self-care, highly recommend. So anything to do with the physical body, like massaging, anything like that is really coming up for you guys. So if you guys have ever sounded Australian then, have you ever considered sorry, that was a really bad accent, but honestly I felt like I sound Australian. Have you ever considered I'm sorry guys, it's late at night, I'm going crazy. Have you ever considered going to a massage place or somewhere where you can get your physical body just kind of clicked into gear, basically? Reiki as well, possibly. Just some sort of inner healing or outer healing could really serve you well. Ooh, girl. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. Okay, so this is where you are right now, and this is where you are going in the future. And that looks scary to me, but it's not scary. Okay, it's not scary. What I see is the transformation is about you accepting parts of you that you're just not very happy with, and you know you're going to be happy with them. Yeah, I see you're asserting your power. This to me feels like going out on your own. It feels like you're possibly moving house by yourself for the first time, getting a new car. You know, this feels like a brand new version of yourself. It feels a little bit complicated. I'm kind of a bit confused on the cheetah. I might have to tune in and just get a clarification on that, but it feels really, really beautiful. And what I feel like for a lot of you guys is at the moment you're really working on stability. The beaver is all about creating that new home life for you. And a lot of people keep crashing down your home, or a lot of people are really messing up your home vibe. They're really messing up your sense of safety in the home. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys, is you are creating a new safe space within your body. So let's get some clarification. Let me just see what the connection is between this cosmic egg and the crocodile. I've got a feeling crocodiles lay eggs, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm seeing is possibly a birth here as well. Okay, so if you just clarify what's going on here. Ooh, okay, girl. Right, we have perspective, we have healing. Nice, nice. Chaos, I mean, yeah. That's pretty much what I'm feeling. Ooh, okay. Shadow, fear, trauma, dark night. Oh, that's why it seems scary to me. Yeah, we have dreams in the reverse. A lot of you guys are getting really intense dreams. Basically, a lot of you guys are having to face your fears. And what those fears are, they're not too bad. They're not too bad. You can do it. But because it will come naturally for you to do this anyway, this shadow to me is not scary. It just feels it because you never had to do it before, or you've never done it before. It's all about, it's part of your healing journey basically. So your future self, essentially, in the future, you are not going to recognize yourself. You're going to be a lot more confident. You're going to be a lot more assertive. And I feel like that's how you're going to attract your next partner, because it may seem a bit chaotic right now, but in the future it will make sense, because basically you're having to assert yourself, and the bigger picture is basically like looking at this from a broader perspective and realizing that you have it all sorted, you have it all covered. Okay, it might feel a bit complicated within the next like 6 months or so, but I see this massive change coming in, and I feel like a lot of you guys are really owning your power. This is somebody who has been scared of their power for a very, very long time, and that is the shadow. Your shadow is, I'm scared of asserting myself. I'm scared of being well known, possibly. Maybe you're wanting attention, but you don't want the attention. You possibly want to, you know, you want to be an actor or an actress, or you want to like basically be seen by a lot of more people, but you're scared of being seen. It's like possibly you want a promotion, but you're scared of asking, or, you know, you want your own business, but you're fearing like you won't earn enough money. It's things like that. Like that's what's holding you back. The cosmic egg, something's going to rip open. It's going to be like, it's going to like really come out. And this is about your dark night of the soul, really. And it really is about you possibly being in a narcissistic household. Like a lot of people around you could have been extremely narcissistic, and they could have really caused you a lot of stress. So, there we go. See, that is also what I'm feeling for you as well. Is that transformation. Beautiful. Okay, so this is Iceland spa, and I did say about a spa, but this is actually, you know, a different type of spa. Okay, Iceland spa is a meditative stone that clears the mind and increases concentration and motivation. It initiates transformation, transmuting negative energy to release it into the earth where it's neutralized. When faced with indecision, Iceland spa provides guidance and clarity for a positive outcome. Yeah, can you see how they both like kind of clear, kind of pinky or clear, you know, they're not like one solid colour, and that's not one solid colour. So that what I'm feeling is you might not even know who this person is yet, but you definitely will find out. This is like a fierce warrior woman, man, like a fierce warrior person who is just fucking fearless. It feels really sexy, like I'm not gonna lie. It was very, very sexy. Okay, so let's get you some tarot, and we're going to see what you're attracting, who you're attracting, who the F is the next person you're going to meet, all this lovely stuff. Okay, so. Okay. So, I want to get the clarifier before we jump into the tarot. I'm going to get a clarifier on the chakra cards. So, for those of you wondering, this is the, I want to say, the chakra energy deck. It's called the chakra energy deck. This one. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you with that crocodile card. There we go. So, oh, look at that. It's like she's trying to be a crocodile or something. So this is the lion. Oh, nice. I love that. That's amazing. Roaring. Like being like really, really roaring. A lot of the time you've kind of felt like this, like done with life. This is the hare. Oh my God, they're all animals. Oh my God, the lion and the hare. Oh my God, that's synchronistic. You constantly felt like people have been like, what's the word? Like, not chasing you, but you've always been on edge because you never felt fully safe. And you're basically asserting yourself in situations where you wouldn't have done. And that takes a shit ton of energy. And this is definitely important. Protecting your energy field is really, really, really important, especially when it comes to certain relationships, okay? So you can do that by, imagining a white light around you and filling it up with loads of rainbow colours and all your chakras. It can be also, incensing your body, saging your body, cleansing your body with a bath, a nice ritualic bath. It could be wearing black onyx. Oh my God, look, the lion. Oh my God, that's amazing. How cool. And we literally have the 4-4 of stability. I love that. Girl, this is so synchronistic. You have nothing to worry about. I'm hearing, don't be afraid if your life looks different. That's what we want. That's what we want you to have. There we go. Nice. So I am picking up on the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe where, where they have those really gross, it's ritualistic, so it's not that great. In a negative way, it's where it's like the stake through the heart kind of vibe. But it does feel good. It feels good to me. What it's showing me is, let me see. Like your masculine energy is really being initiated. It's like, I'm so done, stab. It's kind of like stabbing the energy, like really getting done with it, like really, like I said, warrior energy. And this is very, very powerful, Empress energy. It feels very, very feminine. It feels like a feminine who is done with people's shit. That's what I'm feeling. Oh my God, it feels amazing. And we have the Knight of Cups. So we see someone kind of seeping in. Can we see who this person is? Future person, please. Future person. Yeah, and we actually have a man as well for the woman here with the Queen and the King. So that is amazing. That is so synchronistic. And we have this Ace of Swords. Right, this is so sexy. I love this reading. I'm this is why I love tarot so much. Never will not love tarot. Okay, right, there is definitely a fear of speaking up. This man is so hot for this woman, like, oh my God. So even if you don't want a straight relationship, this is for you as well. It's not just, gender, it's gender neutral. But if I say man and woman, that's just what I'm saying. So the Two of Cups here is basically saying to trust in yourself and you will attract some new people into your life. I do feel like at the moment it is taking a lot of strength to be comfortable where you are and be comfortable with what you're going through. But trust me, it will be worth it. It will be. And you will have to just be uncomfortable for a little bit longer, okay? Let's move this up a little bit. I'm getting the number 8 really strongly. And to me, the number 8 doesn't really resonate with me a lot of the time. It feels, because I'm a Scorpio, I'm always in transformation. And number 8 is about the 8th house of transformations. That's probably why I don't like it very much. What I'm feeling is, it's like it's okay to be in transformation because at the end of it, you will get the results. And you learn more from the transformation than you do in the outcome. And a lot of the time is we need contrast to realise what we want and what we need. So for you, I really feel like your boundary setting is very important. Don't be afraid of the conflict. Don't be afraid of things coming up because at the end of the day, that means you're progressing, okay? There may be a woman in your way who is causing you to feel really like you have to underestimate yourself. Could be a mother figure, could be an auntie or a cousin or something like that. Especially if it's a woman to a daughter to mum relationship as well. And I feel like you're basically having to stab the whole situation up and just get it messy. Like really get into conflict. Really don't be scared of conflict. Really, but not like getting into arguments for the sake of it. I don't feel like that's the sort of thing you guys would do. But to me, it feels like you're really asserting yourself and you're getting what you want. And don't be afraid don't worry if you have to be alone for a little bit. And I mean this by, don't worry if you need your alone time, because you have to rest and recover. And then once you do, your man or your woman is waiting on the other side. And this man is sexy. Their energy, this person's energy, whoever they are, feels really, really good. It feels safe. It feels like the masculine that you've never had, or the feminine that you've never had. Like just that energy that you never grew up with. And they basically abandoned you. It could be someone who abandoned you when you were younger as well. And this person is making you feel like an empress or an emperor. They make you feel comfortable to embrace your power, to be strong and powerful, and they're not scared of that. They're like, I want you to be like that. And this person loves women. Like, they're not somebody who is, you know, when I'm talking about straight relationships here, or somebody who generally likes women, women as well, this person's not intimidated, especially if they're a masculine person. They're not intimidated by feminine energy. They don't try to minimize it or squeeze it tight or put it in a box. They see it as just another energy. They don't judge. Like, it's just somebody who, if they're just really spiritual. I can see you literally running away with this person. Obviously, I feel like you're going to come back, but I do feel like you're going to run away with this person, and it feels like a lot of camping and a lot of like, well, a lot of intimacy, a lot of physical intimacy, that's for sure. But they make you feel like a sexy warrior woman. And I'm sorry I keep saying woman for those of you who are men. Honestly, I will emphasize this is about men as well. But if I say woman, it's just for my women as well, okay? Don't take it personally, all right? But yeah, it just feels like a very strong warrior energy. It feels powerful and sexy, and it makes you feel sexy. It makes you feel really good about yourself. And the Three of Swords is letting a lot of your wounds go, because this might bring up wounds, especially maybe a little bit of grief, especially if you've had contrast where this person's so loving and you haven't had a lot of love in your life, or you haven't had a lot of external validation. This person's going to really trigger a lot of that grief, because you're like, oh shit, wow, I really haven't been validated a lot. So that's really going to come up for you, and it's going to be powerful and amazing, and I really love it. So let's see the other cards I'm going to bring out here. So let's see what you guys need to know now, and let's have a look. So let's see, what cards do I want to bring out? Let's have a look. Let's get these cards here. What are you bringing into the connection? Nice. So a lot of you guys, like I said, have always been on guard, always been on alert, and you don't have to do that anymore. You feel safe enough to bloom and blossom and all this yummy stuff. I'm hearing the word jazzy, like you feel in this jazzy energy. Nice, newness. You're not scared of newness anymore. What's your person bringing in? This is super important, especially for those of you who do want a masculine, a male specifically, especially for those of you who haven't had a male connection. Maybe a father figure who's very distant or wasn't very available. This is really important for you guys especially. Okay, so your person really, really listens to you, and they help slow you down when you're rushing things, because this person is just wholeheartedly just beautiful. There we go. So we have strength again, but in a different card deck, and we have release, which is really nice. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of physical release, you know, intimately wise, but also we have a release with emotions, emotional release. And I like this. We have like an empty one, and it can mean different things. In this instance, I feel like it's like an unknown, like you're not meant to know everything, which I think is so cheeky and funny. Okay, so let's get you some general message cards. Let's see. We have the Green Man and Moss Agate. Ritual and ceremony. New spirit guides and tree wisdom. Lovely. And I like the fact that we have the Green Man, because I kept saying about a man as well. There we go. Shadow mirror. Deep healing, understanding, seer. I love that. Sacred sites, grid work, dragon energy. This shows me like you're not afraid to venture into something new. You don't have to be like everyone else. I'm hearing you don't have to be like everyone else. You don't have to fit into that box. It's okay for you to to be different and do things differently. And moss agate is really coming up. Moss agate is a really yummy stone. I'm pretty sure moss agate is the one. Is it the one that changes your life? I can't remember off the top of my head. It's very late right now when I'm filming this, but this does change your life. I do feel like there's something about life-changing energy here. So let's get you some last cards. Beautiful. So your person could be a Sag or a Gemini. Could be both of you together. So it reminds you of a dance. You might meet them dancing as well. Third house. So lots of Gemini energy in this group. Lots of communication. And we have the first house in reverse. A lot of you guys really are learning to assert yourself and being okay with that and not worrying about other people's opinions. So that is your reading, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. My rates and crystal shot are below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys got the rose quartz crystal. It matches my ring. These are available in my shop, by the way, these rings. So if you want to get one, please do on the shop down below. So we have rose quartz, the classic, the original. I hate saying this, but the OG. Oh my god. Okay, it's late. I'm going crazy. Okay, so let's see what you guys have. For my singles, I feel like there's some messages I want to pick up, so let's see. Okay, I see someone, and you might meet them in a bookstore. To me, for those of you who want a male, I'm just seeing a male, very tall, dark brown hair or black hair, and he's looking like straight at you. So if you don't want a male, the female is quite small, long black hair, just long hair. This person won't stop looking at you. So if you see someone while you're out and you're like, they keep looking at me, just smile at them. I feel like that's going to introduce a situation. This person you're going to meet in a really simple way. Never feel like you have to force a situation or force a relationship to happen, because when somebody comes into your life, they're going to stay. And if they don't want to stay, they don't need to be in your life anyway in the first place. You are ready for the next level of intimacy, and everything you're working towards or going towards at the moment or going through is preparing you for that. Okay, so that's your messages. All right, so yum, love this card. Very, very beautiful, sucking up all that nectar, that juicy sweetness of life. Love that. We're gonna have a look at her in the book as well. So we have obsidian, strength and protection. You definitely use some obsidian. I feel like a lot of you guys have a lot of EMF waves around you. You're probably in a home with a lot of Wi-Fi, a lot of TVs and computers. I would say get that phone away from your head, girl. Get that phone away from your head. I'm looking into actually getting some obsidian for my store, so keep an eye out for that. And with this strength and protection, this just shows me that your energy really needs to be protected at the moment. So get any sort of black crystal. I'd highly recommend black tourmaline, black onyx. And while I'm saying that, my throat is killing me. You might really have to use your throat chakra at this time to kind of express boundaries and things like that, which is why you need this kind of energy around you, because your boundaries being crossed basically, and that's what you're learning at this moment. So obsidian, a powerful stone of protection. Obsidian offers a shield against negative forces while providing the means to confront internal darkness. It reflects truth and bolsters inner strength, welcoming spiritual cleansing and regeneration. Boom. The last thing it said, it reflects truth and bolsters inner strength. I like this bit here. Welcoming spiritual cleansing and regeneration. Yeah, that's why you're going through a lot. Okay, girl. And you're meant to go through a lot right now, but it is a lot. Okay, so we are looking at the hummingbird here. And what this means to me is you're really on the right path. Like, you are really, really, really on the right path. There is nothing that you're doing wrong. Okay, and there's nothing that you really need to do. All right, so this is you in the future. Beautiful. You feel free. And I do actually see, if you're wanting to be in a relationship, I see the next person you're going to be with, it has their own home and you live with them quite quickly. You end up moving in with them about 3 months in. You just know that it's right. You know that this person is stable and they want a relationship. And it will take guts. It takes a lot of strength to actually be in a relationship with people and not go into your patterns. It really does. Let's just see what else this is all about. There we go. We have a lot of air. This reminds me of a lightness, a delicateness. There's no struggle here. The only struggle is your awareness. So if this goes past your awareness, your patterns may come up. But if anything, there really isn't much struggle here. This just feels like you're transforming in a way that's comfortable for you. It just is a lot. It's a lot. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's asking you to be strong. Okay, let's see about your person. Just want to have a look at your person. I haven't done this for the other groups, but I really feel drawn to do this for this group. So what's your person going through? Okay, so they're going through more heavier stuff. Physically, actually, they might be going through a bit of physical trauma. They might be getting a bit of physical pain somewhere. Okay, really working with obstacles. Okay, beautiful. Right, your person's definitely taller and stronger than the sort of people you've been around. So what I mean by this is they don't have to be taller as in height. They feel taller. Their energy's bigger. They are a lot more fitter than what you're used to. They could have very big muscles, or just really fit. I feel like if they're a woman, they're quite petite in their waist area because they're so fit. Even if they have a big waist, they look skinny on them because they are looking good. If they're a male, oh my god, their pecs are sexy. It's like, be subtle, but it's like, no girl. Anything on my channel is not subtle, let's be real here. Scorpio, so it just comes out. And basically, can you see the same thing as well? It's like we have 2 fire and 2 air, so it could be a fire sign, you could be an air sign. If not, I just feel a lot of strong energy. And this person, what I'm seeing is, this person's very strong masculine energy. They're always trying to do stuff physically, like I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do this to distract myself. It's not working. So they've kind of been asked to pull back and look inwards, and then their intuition just fires out. And they might end up doing a career that's more spiritual, and it's very unexpected for them, especially if they've been taught to not really be in their intuition. And I'm really been drawn to pull just this random tarot card. This is showing me that you're coming into community. And if you're not even in a community yet, which a lot of us aren't, I feel like you are on your way there, okay? And you are going to build your community very slowly. Through your career as well, you could build your community. Don't be afraid to start things, okay? Don't be afraid to possibly start groups, go to a group, just do whatever you're drawn to. You don't do anything that you're drawn to. There is no right way of doing anything, okay? It's really up to your timing, all right? Never feel like you have to force yourself. Okay, so you have the hummingbird. Positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. What I'm picking up on is all of these animals are really quick. They buzz really quick, or they fly really quickly. And what I'm seeing is you're going for a transformation that's fucking speedy, like it's really, really quick. So you might be, or have been, going for a lot of conflict with other people. You might have witnessed fights. You might have witnessed physical or, emotional fights. You might have been feeling really overwhelmed. You might have been needing to eat a lot of sugar recently because of like just the energies. There's a sense of like needing to refuel your body because fuck me, it's like really intense. It's because you're meant to do it. Like, yeah, your person's on the same level as you, and they're going for the exact same thing. Your person might not be from this country that you're going to attract or not from your town, but they are really attractive. Like, they're really, 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 really different than any past relationship you've been around. And I'm just hearing your person's not important because it's really about you, girl. But honestly, they are also important. Okay. Positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. Inside the tiny hummingbird resides an endless well of energy and positivity. The hummingbird's secret is that it has learned where to gather nectar, and it returns to these sources daily for nourishment and rejuvenation. This sacred elixir springs from many sources, but it usually involves nature, creativity, and exploring spirituality. Follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Every droplet of life becomes sweet, every moment worth saving. Smart, when in balance, smart, curious, loves to learn. When out of balance, pushy, insistent, and sharp. To bring into balance, take a class. Beautiful. Yay, I love this. Very happy with this. Very, very happy. Okay. I'm picking up some of you guys, you're going to be a mother. So just take that very lightly, okay? Because I don't ever really mention stuff like that. But even if it's not a human, it might be a puppy or a kitten or something like that. But I'm feeling as a mother, it could even be in your career. You could be really helping, you could be helping children, you could be just nurturing or mothering. But what I'm seeing is you're getting your groove back. If you're a very, most of you are, extremely nurturing, extremely giving, unconditional, you're going to get your needs met, girl. You're going to get your needs met. And it could be in career, it could be in relationship, like a romantic, friendship. You are getting your needs met. And it's because you are stepping into your power, girl. Stepping into your power. Yeah, I'm hearing if they can't meet you, don't force it. If they can't meet you where they're at, don't fucking force it, okay? I'm also picking up some of you guys might start a new hobby, like crafts or something, or sewing or something like that. I'm picking up on the shop Hobbycraft, which is what we have in England, which is like a hobbies shop. So if you guys ever are drawn to do a hobby, then highly recommend getting some crafty bits. Just doing something with your hands. Okay. I'm also hearing the song Never Ending Story. I'm hearing the one where they sing it in Stranger Things. Also, if anyone loves Stranger Things, let me know. I am effing obsessed with Stranger Things. And I know a lot of people are, but I can't even explain how obsessed I am with it. Like, someone who's interested in videographing and, you know, videoing and, you know, being a videographer and a photographer, like the filming and the acting and the music and the like, oh my god, it's so amazing. Like, it's literally it is my favorite show. It is that and Friends, but it really hits hard with me, like my feels. It really hits the videographer in me. Like, oh, the directing is beautiful. I'm hearing your person is your favourite hobby. That sounds really dodgy, but what I'm feeling is like, you know, when you have something you really enjoy and it just brings you this perfect sense of joy without any restrictions or obligations. That is your person. They don't have any restrictions. They don't stop you from being yourself. Okay, we want all of them or just the top one. Okay, just the top one. All right, so let's see. Nice. The Ace of Cups is really nice. It's giving you a new permission to express yourself, which I love. Nine of Wands, very nice. Nice, okay. All of these, not too sure about that. Okay, Four of Cups. Okay, who are they attracting? Show me who they're attracting. Looks to me like a Pisces. Okay, Queen of Wands. So it could be a fire sign. Tower. Seven of Pentacles. I'm not feeling those actually. I feel like they're just telling me to pick the top card. Can we get one more? Lovely. So you as a person are exiting your old self. You're like, goodbye. And you are coming into a really powerful side of you. Yeah, that's your new person coming in. Because we have that Ace of Cups, it's almost like just giving you permission to just express your emotions. I'm hearing, what are you so scared of? I'm hearing because I wasn't supported as a child to embrace my emotions. I was taught to avoid them, which is why it's so uncomfortable for me to be vulnerable in a relationship. And I'm hearing you are allowed to be vulnerable. You have permission to be vulnerable. And as I said that, I got a twinge. And it's a really odd place where I got the twinge. It's literally between my legs, okay? So that's to do with your sacral, having the permission to be yourself. Okay, so let's see. Love message, who are you attracting, how you'll meet your person, and actually, what do I want to do? Love message, how you're attracting them. Love message, how you're attracting them. We need to shuffle those again. Love message, how you're attracting them. Boom. Okay, so alright, so your love message is, if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If something is forced, just let that person go. Okay, let that person go. If they've decided that they're not going to be loyal, let them not be loyal, because at the end of the day, they will lose you and they will regret it. That's your message. And also we have the North Node in Libra. So the North Node in Libra points to me as possibly just a fear of intimacy and really working on that for the next few months. Finding a safe space for you to clear yourself and be really comfortable with your emotions, all right? The next person you're going to meet is going to be really, really, really fun. And you're going to know that you're going to know you want to be in a relationship with them, because what they do is they give you what you've always wanted, but it's actually in front of you, which is kind of scary for you because it's almost like meeting a celebrity, but not. There could even be a celebrity if you're very popular online, or, you know, as a person. This person is going to show you what it's like to be in a relationship, like fully and truly. And the way you're going to meet them is just through you going after your passions and living your life that fits you, rather than trying to fit in with everyone else. Also, I see an ending here. Ten of Swords, just not giving a shit about anything really anymore. Embracing your self-freedom, and then you're coming into your emotions here. You see how that Queen of Cups, and then the freedom comes in, and then you feel like this sense of, I'm hearing like, smelling like fresh sea air, and then underneath, obviously, we have that King of Cups. So you are on your way to meeting your person. Very, 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 very powerful. Okay, let's see what you're bringing into the relationship here, or just into your life right now. There we go. Boundaries. That's what you're learning. You're bringing in boundaries into your life. Creator. You are the creator of your own life. You are the creator of your boundaries. There is no one else that needs to give you that apart from yourself, and you are the only one who can give that to yourself. Pleasure. Perfect. You are in charge of your pleasure zone. And also, what I'm feeling for you is having boundaries is about pleasure, because at the end of the day, if you're constantly there for other people, constantly thinking about everyone else, your energy is not yours. Your energy is other people's. Okay, last one. Permission. Permission to be yourself. I'm hearing permission to come aboard, please. And it's all about confidence. Yeah, it really is learning to really work with that solar plexus energy and focusing on your power, because you're very much worth that here. There we go. Healing your confidence. Love that. This is called the Seasons of Mama, or Mama deck. This is actually made by a midwife to help with pregnancy as well. So cards of pregnancy, but I love them. I'm a Cancer moon, what can I say? I like anything to do with babies. Okay, your person is learning to receive. They are very masculine, I will say that. Whether they're a woman or a man, very masculine. And they are definitely doing a lot of inner work right now, a lot of reflection. Yeah, they're also working on being enough. They had a man in their life who really abandoned them, so they're really learning to not take it personally here and really work with the trauma. Yeah, transformation, beautiful. What's coming into the relationship? Oh, surrender, that's a big one. Let's get one more for the relationship. Nice. Allowing yourself to realise that this is going to manifest. But you are being called to rise, though. You're being called to shift your patterns, and it does take time. It really does. It does take time, okay? Just giving you that boost there. Let's get you a couple more cards. I'm hearing you're being drip-fed news, like something's being drip-fed to you, and it's a good thing. It's kind of like I'm hearing those IVs that people get. I don't think they're very good for you personally, but that's my personal opinion. Basically what I'm seeing is like you're being drip-fed. Basically okay, how am I going to explain this? Your traumas you've been through, the obstacles you're going through right now, there's an underlying peace and powerful lesson with every single conflict you're having. And even though the conflict feels bigger than the reward, it is coming with the conflict. Even though it feels tiny at the moment, it will start to come in. It's like when you're being drip fed something, you don't know until it starts to fill up. Kind of like a cup, you can drip water into a cup and not realise, and then it starts to overflow and you don't realise, you know. So looking after yourself as well, realising when you're overflowing and really putting yourself first. Reflection and tranquility. Sink into silence. That's nice. Sink into silence. And then we have gold and apple. Rewriting. Queen codes, her story, healing distortion. Ooh, that's a big one. Lava stone and hot red poker. My body's a safe space. Transmuting, breaking down barriers and realizations. Nice, beautiful. Okay, let's get one more lot of cards for you guys in terms of your person. Yep, big intense changes for you guys. I'm going to read from the book from this one. Pallas Athena, Libra. Yep, your relationship karma's being changed because your boundaries are getting really good. Yep, and it's probably because of the Saturn return. Or something with your Saturn. You might have Libra and Saturn and Libra as well. Okay, so we're going to have a look at Pluto, which is obviously a planet here. So Pluto's ruled by the 8th house of Scorpio, Pluto in a reading points to a big change coming your way. It is likely an ending of some sort. This will feel like a sudden event, but if you look deep enough into your psyche, you'll see that this was in the works for some time. This death needs to happen to make room for new life. The initiation of a new cycle is painful, but fighting it will just drag those feelings out. If you've been waiting for a big ending or some type of monumental change to take place, know that it will be arriving shortly. Sometimes the anticipation of knowing that something out of your control is about to happen is almost worse than the actual event. Freedom from old structures and anxiety is a relief, and it is that moment that you can begin to rebuild. Death, rebirth, resurrection, change, destruction, occult, ghost, and underworld. What I'm seeing is this is more about you and your boundaries. The only really strong change I feel is actually how you feel about a certain thing. You cannot change anything until you're ready. So this is not going to be something you're going to be, oh my God, I didn't realise that's going to happen. Like, this feels more like a slow burn of a change. Like, I feel like you already know the change is happening. Like, it might be you want to move house, or you might want to you might want to start a new relationship with somebody you've recently just met, or you meet somebody and you just want to start a relationship with them. It might be your karma's changing, you can really feel it. It might be your intimacy, you're becoming more intimate with yourself and therefore craving more intimacy. Things like that, you know. It's funny because we have the 8th house, which is Pluto, and we have the 7th house, which is Libra. Love that. So have a great day, guys. My rates and crystal shot are below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys chose the rhodonite crystal, which is a beautiful, stunning colour. I mean, look at her. She is beautiful pink. Okay, so let's have a look at your reading today. So let's see what cards you have. Ooh, you have quite similar cards. They look like eggs. Okay, so you have courage and clarity and the black egg. And so the bloodstone enhances courage and provides clarity during times of uncertainty or indecision. It bolsters inner strength and promotes wisdom, a calm mind, and both physical and mental resilience. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just feeling extremely effing confused. You basically are in a big sense of transformation right now because you're not meant to really know where you're going. So we're going to pull a couple more cards. We're going to see where you are in the future. This is where you are right now, and we're going to read from the deck from this. So we're going to read from the book about this deck as well, because this card is really coming out as this kind of almost there energy, almost there to the next stage. A lot of you guys could be really investing in something quite big, whether it be a home or maybe even I'm hearing a pregnancy for some of you guys as well. Okay, whether that's you or your partner or somebody in your life is pregnant. Okay, so this is where you are going. So freedom, you're feeling lighter. Right now you do feel a bit heavy. So let's see if I can clarify that. Yeah, your psychic intuition is like, very high, like a unicorn horn, like, on the top of your head. So a lot of you guys, your intuition's being tested because you have a lot of decisions to make at the moment. And what I'm seeing is a lot of people are testing your boundaries and restrictions. So this is possibly because of the Saturn return happening, but also it could be something in the astrology as you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. Okay, so let's have a look at the black egg and we'll see what she represents. So this is one of the spirit ones. So let me see. So the black egg. So this is your throat chakra, and as I'm talking, my jaw is really hurting. So you might have a lot of resentment for somebody in your family or somebody you're close to or somebody around you who's just making you feel like rubbish, making you feel like shit. And this is what this card is about here. So we have the black egg, speaking from an authentic voice and the truth. Oh, I suddenly feel really like heart chakra-y. Okay, the black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbours only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behaviour. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat. The ancient sages saw this centre as the hub that governs our speech and expression. Vishuddha translates as essentially pure. The balance of this centre is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians and teachers. And this is also for some of you guys who feel like you have a book in you, or you're a poet or something like that. So I feel like a restriction around the throat chakra is showing up because where you haven't set boundaries, they're really coming up. And I feel like a lot of you guys are being pushed to really express your creativity through your voice, despite other people's opinions of it. Despite whether people think a certain way of you, you are still expressing that opinion. It's kind of like, you know, when you get like negative comments from people, it can either crush you or it can push you further. And I'm hearing no matter what negativity I get, it's pushing me even further. And that's what I'm kind of getting for a lot of you guys. I'm hearing like naysayers kind of telling you what to do, which if they do, tell them to fuck off. Tell them to go fuck themselves. Okay, right. Okay, so let's get you some tarot and let's see what we need to know for the tarot here. Okay, let's see what's going on. So love life, singles, group number 4. Yeah, a lot of you feel really lonely at the moment. I feel like a lot of you guys just want your soul tribe now. Yeah, you're really being tested around your ego. All of these? No, just the top one. Okay. So 7 of Swords. I'm hearing they didn't mean it that way, and it's almost like you've always been there for people. You've always tried to like protect people, like always kind of like people pleasing for people and things like that. What you're learning now is that it's not really serving you, and you're now focusing on your universe. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, it may be a while before you get into a partnership, but I'm hearing it really doesn't matter, because the main thing for you is your connection to yourself. If you have no confidence in yourself and your judgment, how the F are you going to choose a partner? You know, you're going to choose them out of fear. That's what that will happen. So you want to kind of complete this karma before it eats you up and you attract somebody who you've already attracted before, but in a different body. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's this rawness about the situation you're going through right now, and it's kind of like you've been stabbed in the back. You might have had a situation recently where someone really let you down, already showed their true colours, and it really upset you. And I'm just hearing it's okay, like this is meant to happen. At the end of the day, someone can't mask who they are forever. You know that it's going to come out at some point, and it will cause conflict. So you better know now. It's better to know now than not. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys, you're going to have a supportive person in your life who's going to introduce you to intimacy, and they're going to then bring you towards a partnership that you've always wanted. And it could be that your friend becomes your partner. It could be that you attract somebody who you really like and they introduce you to a love that you've never really received before. And whether you're ready to receive it, that's up to you guys. And that's what happens. And I feel like that's what's coming for you guys. And the 4 of Swords shows me that I'm ready to block them off whenever it comes to it. It's almost like this person has like a gate in front of them and they're ready to close it whenever. It's almost like these will kind of cross over and stop you from coming in. And that's what I'm feeling for a lot of you guys. You're learning to let people in, learn to basically feel safe within yourself, because at the end of the day, relationships are just a reflection of us. We only attract people who we feel comfortable around and our energy resonates with, and even if they're not good for us, our energy may still resonate with it. So that means you've still got some stuff to learn. It's not the end of the world. So for you, it's really about allowing yourself to have boundaries, and they're going to help you to trust yourself in relationships. And yeah, I feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be a couple of years before you are in a relationship. But honestly, guys, like I say, it's not the most important thing for you at this moment. Of course, it's super important. Like I definitely feel like that's going to come in for you. But it's super important for you to trust your gut and your instincts, because at the end of the day, you're not going to give yourself what you need in love if you don't love yourself. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Okay, so love message, how you're going to meet your person. Love message, how you're going to meet your person. Okay, so we have the 7th house, we have Neptune, and then we have Leo. Oh, this ball is radiating from me. Like I really feel this like love energy from this. It's nice. This is my new baby. She's from my personal collection. She's all the way from Madagascar. I love her. Okay, this is rose quartz, by the way, if you're not sure. It's got like a really beautiful purpley shade to it. It's so stunning. Okay, I feel like it's like show and tell. So this is my crystal. Okay, so we have the 7th house, Leo and Neptune. This is basically saying to drop the insecurities. I feel like a lot of you guys are really insecure about certain parts of you and you react all of a sudden and it causes you to push people away. So that's for some of you guys. So I feel like this is asking you to get really confront your fears in relationships. It's actually about intimacy. It's actually about you showing up and having. A lot of you guys have quite a big ego. A lot of us do have big egos, but if we let it inflate, then we have a big ego. And it's funny because we have ego, we have Leo. So a lot of you guys might have Leo in a certain placement. Have a look at your chart, see if you've got Leo somewhere and see what planet it's hitting. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, it could be your 7th house or Neptune, or it could be your Lilith. Because there's a sense of like insecurity around yourself, like always feeling really uncomfortable with yourself, like always feeling like everything's a personal attack. It could be that's what happened to somebody else as well you were around and they always took it personally and you always felt the need to kind of shield them or something. Okay, we then have Virgo, the 10th house, and we have Mercury. What this is coming up for me as your person is going to come in when you feel really safe in your body. You know, you feel able to express yourself and be with somebody who is very mercurial actually, because Virgo rules Mercury as well. Mercury rules Virgo as well. So you're going to end up with somebody who possibly has a lot of Mercury in their chart, who is a Gemini or Cancer or Virgo. I'm picking up on, yeah, Virgo, Leo, Libra, Cancer, Aries, or the other one I didn't say, Gemini. You possibly will meet them through career, and it's a new career or it's a career opportunity that basically is going to ask you to step up into your confidence, step out of your comfort zone. It might be like a speech you make or an event you go to or something like that, or a sponsorship or something like that, depending on what your career is. But it's going to get you out of your comfort zone. It's going to be like, can I do this? Like you really want to do it, but you're just not sure if you can do it. And you can, of course you can. Okay, let's see what chakras are really coming up for you. Let's see what you're possibly working on here. So this is the chakra energy deck. That's what it's called. Okay, a lot of you guys are scared to be feminine. We have the breath of balance, the crown chakra. So these could be poses you might want to do. The breath of balance, crown chakra, and the hair. Lift that booty, girl. Okay, so you're scared of trusting. You're scared of trusting yourself. That's definitely what's going on. Because the crown is the top chakra. So it's really about listening to your intuition. Yeah, and your person struggles to express themselves. So your person is coming into this knowledge of, okay, where are parts of me that I really can't express myself? And number 44 could really be big for you. This is underneath the deck, the heart chakra. So this is showing me a lot of you guys are really struggling to get in your heart chakra at the moment. Normally the 4th group is quite masculine. I have been getting that a lot recently. So that's kind of what I'm picking up. And that's, you know, male and female, not just for my men, because masculine is both men and women. Okay, so let's get you a couple more cards here. Let's see what your advice is. What's your advice here? We have Mama Cacao and Rhodonite, heart opening, heightened sensitivity, unifying, high on love. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. And then we have Labradorite and blue lotus flower, psychic gifts. That's really amazing, because obviously we have the heart chakra that was highlighted, and then we have the 3rd eye here, psychic awareness, which is crown chakra. Your person is going to really initiate this sense of safety for you. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love this. Amber and Dawn Redwood, Rewild, Druid, Tree Keeper, Perception versus Reality. There's people who will say they're going to do something for you and not do it. And there's people that will say they're going to do something and they actually do it. And that is the difference between perception versus reality. Some people will just bullshit their way through life, and that will not make them happy because they've been taught to lie, because that's their easiest way out. And you are going to attract people now and learn to attract people who are really setting their boundaries strong and are really going to do really going to give you what you need. And your person and you are really allowing yourself to open your heart chakra and connect to your third eye, which is so nice. I love this. Okay, let's see what you're bringing into. Oh, also rhodonite. Rhodonite, love that. Rhodonite and labradorite are a really nice combination as well. Okay, what are you bringing into the relationship? I don't think my guys like this card deck for this group. No, they actually don't want it. Okay, so how about the relationship? When the cards aren't coming out, it means they're not meant to be shown. So becoming, nice. I don't think you're meant to know actually what you're working on. Really just the crown chakra. Okay, your relationship. Rise, beautiful. A lot of you guys are just so stuck in your ways, and when it comes to like basically hiding your feminine energy, like you're scared to be vulnerable, and it's because you've been taught that that's normal to not be vulnerable, and it's not. You will constantly be roadblocks. Oh my god, this is amazing. Love and ask. That's so cute. I feel like a lot of you guys are being asked to really open your heart chakra, because trust me, you cannot have a relationship if your heart chakra is blocked. Okay, so look at the relationships in your family. You know, how have they related to you when you were younger? What are their relationships like with each other? What are their relationships like with you? Yeah, it really is about safety. Your relationship is getting you to feel safer again, really releasing that inner child wound where she doesn't feel safe, he or she doesn't feel safe, and getting to her and really looking at her and being like, it's okay, everything's gonna be fine, or him, you know. Okay, so you have Vesta, massive amount of changes, and I'm just seeing things are being highlighted for you. It's not easy, but things are being highlighted. I mean, we have this Cancer 4th house, Sagittarius 9th house. This is like you're being pulled out your comfort zone constantly like this. It's almost like stretching and squishing, stretching and squishing. And basically that's what's meant to happen really. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. Also, last card, the Sovereign. Ooh, stepping into your power, girl. And realizing being independent is about how you learn to deal with your emotions. Independence, it's not just, sorry guys, I just moved on my chair. Independence isn't just about what you can do to just be independent all the time. You can be independent and be really miserable. Being independent to me, what I feel is actually about how you handle yourself. Are you able to handle your emotions in really sad times? Are you able to get yourself out of uncomfortable places? Are you able to support yourself? That is independence. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm hearing show up for yourself. You're doing a really good job. Be patient and love yourself as much as you can, girl. Have a great day. My rates and crystals shop are below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.